Welcome in, Greg Ruff, and joining me is Brendan Newton, one of the latest new additions to the Trojan family. And just first of all, welcome to Trevecca, welcome to Nashville. But you're kind of familiar with Trevecca and the basketball program, and a couple of the guys on the team as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Coach Nance actually recruited me when I was in high school, but it was to a different school. It was the Liberty. So we've had that connection, and with everything happening with COVID, it was great connection, and allowed me to have the trust in someone coming into a college with a lot of the coaches I didn't have any trust or any connection with. So it made the transition very easy.
Like a lot of people, you live in a split household. Mom Liberty, Dad Virginia Tech. How does that work, especially living in the Roanoke area?
It was tough. We went to some Liberty games. We went to some Virginia Tech games. Football, Virginia Tech and Liberty played this year in football. It was a divided house.
Yep.
Liberty came up with the upset, so my dad was a little upset, but it's all good. But yeah, we played Virginia Tech. When I was at Liberty, we played Virginia Tech in the NCAA tournament. So that was definitely a house divided, but my dad slid over to the Liberty side since they were paying the tuition. So that helped a lot.
I would guarantee you he was on the Liberty side for that one. You know, I'm a big fan of Beamer ball. I actually got to go to a ESPN Thursday night game there in Blacksburg when Michael Vick was playing. How about that? And it was an incredible atmosphere. I love it. So I've been a fan of Virginia Tech on the other side, but I'm a huge fan of Liberty. Got to watch you play at Liberty multiple times and followed you there, and obviously just a great place to go to school. And now you're at Trevecca. Talk about your path to Trevecca. What brought you to Trevecca?
Mm-hmm. Well, I entered the transfer portal earlier this year. Just wanted to find an opportunity that suited me better, fit my game. Didn't feel like my game was really being used well at Liberty, and I wanted to find the opportunity where the school that fit me best academically, spiritually, and athletically. And I think Trevecca really fit that bill. Coach Mance was a great recruiter. Really talked to me a lot, gave me a lot of great talking points. Wasn't able to visit any school, but it was having that, like I said before, having that connection with him made it just almost a no-brainer, and it's a great fit, and I'm happy to be here.
What do you want to do? I know you've got the ability to potentially play pro ball after college, but after pro ball, what do you want to do with your life?
Yeah, so I'm actually studying right now in education. I found a passion for special needs kids, and I want to be a special ed teacher after I could take basketball as far as I can. So I think that's where I'd like to go, but I think wherever God calls me to.
Absolutely. Well, you're in the master's program here too, right?
Yep, that's correct. A little different than undergrad.
That changes a lot of stuff there. Obviously, your start at Trevecca, really enjoyed it. Haven't got to see you play in person yet. I've gotten to watch you at practice here and everything, and tonight will be the first time you play at the Trojan Fieldhouse. But I've gotten to watch you play at Findlay and at Hillsdale. A couple of pretty good games for you personally. Obviously, you guys would like to get the wins, but talk about the adjustment to playing with Chris Rogers and all the other guys over the first few games.
Yeah, I've loved playing with Chris and the other guys like Austin and G. It's been really good. Still getting the chemistry with them, just from the whole aspect of COVID, not having those tons of practice times and being able to get together and build chemistry when you're not in practice or in practice. So it's been a little change for me. I'm getting used to it, but I think it's been good. They really complement my game as well. I feel like I complement their game as well, and I think we can do a lot of great things together. I think we're looking forward to getting a win.
You seem to not enjoy dunking the ball very much. You need to be more. You need to smile more when you do it. You need to be more expressive with your dunks. No, I love it. I hate seeing somebody just drop it in. I want to see somebody pound it in there. If you're going to get up there and dunk, probably because I'm 5'7" and I would need a trampoline to even get next to the net at this stage. But if you're up there dunking, just go ahead and hammer it down. All right, so this is where I'm going. When I was a young kid, they had this freedom train that came through the country, and it stopped really near our house. We walked down to the train, and it had a museum on it. And one of the things that was in there were Wilt Chamberlain shoes. I was stunned at how big his shoes are. Coach tells me you wear 18 shoes, 18 size shoes. Talk about that. I mean, where do you go find your shoes if it's size 18?
I go to Ross Dress for Less, actually. They usually have a size 18 every once in a while, so I can find some shoes there. But if I can't find anything there, it's usually I got to find something online, and it can be tough. I know my mom has searched far and wide over the internet to find shoes for me, so she will. She's appreciating me being able to play basketball and have some shoes that are given to me for free, and not having to always go and pay a lot of money to go find some new shoes.
All right, so we're going to be seeing you coming up playing with Adam Webb, another 7'2". You ever played with somebody else 7'2" on the same roster?
No, I haven't. I played against the 7'5" guy, but that's the tallest I've ever played against. I actually played against Adam Webb when he was
That's right.
at Stetson. Yeah, only for a few reps, but it was good to get to go against him. And then now we end up being on the same team. It's a crazy situation, but I really love Adam Webb. I appreciate him. He's helped my transition a lot, given me a lot of words of wisdom. Being in our situations are so similar. Yeah. He's been a great mentor for me, and I really appreciate him.
All right. It's going to be, our opponents are not going to be happy seeing you guys rotating in or even being on the floor at the same time. So good to meet you again officially through this virtual form, and look forward to watching you play tonight against Covenant.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Ruff.
That's Brendan Newton. Back with more, and Lucas Panzica next